Sachsenring once again reaffirmed its status as Marc Marquez's strongest circuit. This victory was about far more than another 25 championship points. It served as another reminder throughout the MotoGP paddock that whenever the characteristics of the circuit suit both Marquez and Ducati, the benchmark immediately shifts. At the same time, incidents affecting several title contenders subtly altered the complexion of this year's championship battle. Marc Marquez delivered another commanding performance to claim his 10th Premier Class victory at the Sachsenring, leading every lap from lights to flag. The result draws him level with Giacomo Agostini's record for the most victories at a single Grand Prix circuit, reinforcing yet again the extraordinary relationship Marquez has built with the German venue over the course of his career. Behind the race winner, the spotlight shifted to an entertaining battle for second place. Trackhouse Racing teammates Ai Ogura and Raul Fernandez fought throughout the second half of the race, with Ogura eventually prevailing after adopting the more aggressive approach in the closing laps. Fernandez secured third, giving the team a memorable double podium. Further back, Francesco Bagnaia spent the closing stages applying relentless pressure to Jorge Martin in the fight for the top 5. Although Martin continued to struggle through several left-hand corners, he successfully defended his position until the checkered flag. The finish allowed him to retain the championship lead despite the constant pressure from behind. Fabio Di Giannantonio missed an excellent opportunity to strengthen his championship position after crashing just 4 laps into the race, ending his point-scoring streak for the season. Alex Marquez also retired following a fall on lap 10. Those incidents opened the door for Fabio Quartararo to secure 7th place, his strongest Grand Prix finish since Catalunya earlier in the year. From what I observed throughout the weekend, Marquez's victory was built on much more than outright speed over a single lap. The defining factor was his ability to control the race rhythm from the very beginning. Rather than forcing the pace, he steadily increased the gap while remaining completely in command. None of his rivals ever managed to move into genuine attacking range, which is often the hallmark of a rider operating with total confidence. From a technical perspective, Sachsenring once again highlighted why Marquez remains exceptionally strong around this circuit. Its sequence of flowing corners rewards confidence on corner entry, commitment through the apex, and the ability to carry minimum speed without unsettling the motorcycle. I believe the combination of Marquez's riding style and the balance of the Ducati Desmosedici worked perfectly here. What stood out most was the bike's stability under braking and its smooth transition into corner entry, allowing him to accelerate cleanly on corner exit without compromising tire management over race distance. Trackhouse Racing's performance also deserves significant recognition. Both Ogura and Fernandez maintained remarkably consistent pace throughout the race, while avoiding the performance drop often seen during the closing laps. The impression inside the paddock is that their setup direction allowed both riders to preserve tire performance while remaining competitive during prolonged battles. Although they were unable to challenge Marquez, their pace suggested genuine progress within Aprilia's satellite program. Bagnaia's afternoon presents a more complicated picture. His race pace remained competitive, yet despite sustained pressure, he never found a realistic overtaking opportunity against Martin. My reading of the situation is that Bagnaia continues to possess the speed required to fight at the front, but converting that pace into decisive overtaking opportunities remains an area where he has occasionally fallen short this season. In a championship fight, Losing small points over successive weekends can ultimately prove decisive. Martin, meanwhile, demonstrated a different strength. Despite struggling in certain sections of the circuit, he resisted the temptation to overreach and instead prioritized securing valuable championship points. I see this as evidence of growing maturity in his title campaign. There are weekends when protecting points is considerably more valuable than taking unnecessary risks in pursuit of a slightly stronger result. The retirements of Di Giannantonio and Alex Marquez inevitably reshaped the championship picture. In the short term, their crashes handed valuable points to direct rivals. Over the longer term, these missed opportunities could become increasingly significant as the championship enters its decisive phase. Consistency is beginning to carry almost the same weight as outright speed, and every zero score now has greater consequences.